Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence, silence which has descended on the two teams Jim-Beglin with one common thought, to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all...
The final gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
McAllister, Messi. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. That has been knocked clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's hoisted clear. A chance to play it in. McAllister played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Taliafico. Fernandez. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Fernandez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
And it's Olmo. Morata. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Taliafico. Fernandez. Merino. Morata. Here's Yamal. Now it's more. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Proves too strong. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Taliafico. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to get it clear. Here comes the corner. Pedri moves short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Taliafico puts it away. And it's Cucurella. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tagliafico. Fernandez. Picks it up out wide. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. And he shoots! Mikel Merino with the clearance. Cross in, looks like it's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Fernandez. McAllister. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Morata. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cucurella. Pedri. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lenormand has given away a free kick. Messi. Real chance here. And that has been cleared. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Messi hits it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cucurella. Merino. Yamal. And it's played forward. Spain making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Fernandez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Merino. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedri shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ferran Torres. Morata. De Paul. Otamendi. Fernandez. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. Merino. And it's Toro. Yamal. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Romero. Tagliafico. Otamendi. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Romero. Otamendi. Garnacho. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Montiel. Messi. Out to the right. And here's Garnacho. Goes for a shot! De Paul plays it short. Ball driven towards the far post. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tagliafico opts to play it back. It's a loose ball. Across it goes. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Fernandez. Garnacho. Garnacho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Garnacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's run loose here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal. McAllister. Otamendi gently done. Tagliafico. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get for it. Garnacho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Garnacho, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal. And it's Porro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Otamendi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Yamal. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper, clearly not happy with that. Yamal. And the finish! Same again, same outcome. Montiel. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Marino is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's the pull. Alvarez. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Time and again they are repelled. The pull, who's set up one goal so far. Garnacho. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Garnacho. He's through here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cucurella have it back and can go again. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. True class! That was beautiful, something close to genius. Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tagliafico. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Dani Olmo, and they can counter here. The normal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ferran Torres. Fernandez wins the duel this time. McAllister. That looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Morata. Morata, oh, good spread. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And it's Olmo. And here's Morata. Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Yamal. Pedro Porro could try cutting inside. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Merino. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Garnacho. Garnacho. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Played out to the right. Oh, perfectly measured that. Morata. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! They've done it! complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Garnacho played out to the left flank. Alvarez. And he's there to clear it. Correa. And it's played forward. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Ferran Torres. Herring after the ball here. And it's Olmo. Real chance! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that has been cleared. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Paul. Fernandez, gently done. And here's Alvarez. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Porro. And that could set him on his way. Mikel Merino does well to get it back. De Paul! Correa forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Morata has got himself a free kick. Spread out to the left. Cucurella crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here comes the corner. Read that very well. Messi aim forwards. Ferran Torres calmly anticipates. Dani Olmo knocks it out wide. And here's Ferran Torres. Cucurella. And that's played in low. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Morata certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Cucurella cuts it out. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cucurella. Brilliantly cut out. Messi shifted upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kubasi. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Into the channel. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Garnacho. And it's Olmo. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Garnacho. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Montiel. Now he's wondering who wants it. Now it's to Paul. It's a threatening ball. Romero. Back into the middle. That looks a cracking ball. Messi flashes it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chance is gonna begging.
Always onto this. It's a chance for Spain to break. Tagliafico wins the duel this time.
Dani Olmo!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. McAllister are looking to break at pace. Alvarez played with finesse. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nacho. Fernandez. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Merino. Now it's Morata. Nice physical challenge. Romero with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tagliafico. Half-time getting close now. Otamendi. Montiel. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Cucurella. That has been cut short. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Out to the right. Showing good feet. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Otamendi. Romero, aim forwards. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Merino. Mikel Merino, gently done. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. The ball, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. He can get that clear. Spain have reclaimed it. Kubasi. Yamal gets into a good position. Do have a chance to counter here. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Now it's DePaul. Now it's Garnacho. He's found some space. Referee has just said play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. here's Alvarez. Romero moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Cucurella. There will be 4 extra minutes. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tagliafico. Garnacho takes a look up. Tagliafico. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Marino. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's to Paul. Cucurella, forwards and with intent. The normal. Pedri. Cucurella. Quality ball. Romero makes the interception. Tagliafico. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Montiel. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And they've got a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Pedro Porro. Oh, super find. Dani Olmo. Out towards the flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. At the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim, how's it looking for you?
Argentina are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
Well, here we go then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tagliafico. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. And here's Alvarez. He's in here! Defending of the desperate variety.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Le Normand. Pedri. Le Normand shifted upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
De Paul. Tagliafico. Now it's De Paul. Garnacho. Fernandez. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Pedri. The normal. Up towards the front line. Otamendi. Aim forwards. And it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's De Paul. Nicely intercepted. Dani Olmo. The normal. Merino. Kubasi. Pedri. Merino. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Merino. Ferran Torres. Merino. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Montiel. Romero. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Merino. Mikel Merino chips it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandez. Romero, he's gone direct here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The normal. That's good running with the ball. And it's Olmo. Great work on the overlap. Cucurella. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kubasi. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Pedro Porro. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Montiel. Now it's Messi. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernandez. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Kubasi. Merino. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Morata is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. The normal. Pedri. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Garnacho. De Paul. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! Garnacho. Ferran Torres.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Olmo. And here's Morata. McAllister played out to the left flank. De Paul. Tagliafico. Fernandez, gently done. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Romero. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. De Paul! Good strike, quite an alarm.
De Paul, well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Yamal. Yamal. Nice control. Now it's Morata. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Spain have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dani Olmo! And it's Pedri. Here's Ferran Torres! Otamendi attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alvarez looking to add to his goal. Tagliafico. That is a great pick out.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, nice touch. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, easy pickings there. Here comes another cross. And that's out of reach. Le Normand forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Cucurella. Pedri. Merino. And here's Morata. Morata played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nacho. That's a little off target. Merino. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo. The pull with the clearance. And it's Olmo. Montiel tries to clear. Oh, it's come loose. Messi shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's really well cleared. Serves up across. Cleared away. Pedri. Now it's Morata. He's through here. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Merino. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Well, they could break here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Merino. Ferran Torres, aim forwards. That's been won straight back. Romero, Garnacho, and here's Garnacho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Garnacho is offering a right smile there.
Pedro Porro. And that's a throw-in. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Montiel, forwards and with intent. Pedri. And here's Morata. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Over to the left. And he welcomes it in. Dani Olmo, that's a delicate pass. So what can they make of this? Merino, he's going to be disappointed with that. Otamendi gently down. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raya sends that a long way. Ferran Torres tries looking up for options on the left. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Extended still further. You're going to have to go an awful long way to see a goal better than that at this or any time of year.
That's an incredibly difficult skill too, you know, but you'll also be grateful for that early delivery.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. McAllister. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Dani Olmo. He's got to be in here. Ferran Torres. Danger averted for now.
Cucurella? Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Otamendi. Messi. Fernandez. Early ball out from the back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's good play. And here's Fernandez. Alvarez! And he's following up! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cucurella. Ferran Torres. What a throw in. McAllister. Pedro Porro cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cucurella picks it up now. He's got away. And he's there to get rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Romero looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pedri gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help.
Alvarez! Oh, that is very close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Great defending, strong and determined. Merino. Moved on forwards. That is a little undercooked. Yamal. Morata. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Crunching tackle. Medina gets it clear. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Pedro Porro. Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And now the breakaway. Merino. Moved on forwards. He's in, surely! And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. Le getting this one clear. Just too much on that. Gets it away. And that is out of play. Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's a cute ball. Deftly away. Pedro Porro has been caught there, it's a foul. They've got rid. Kubasi. Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. And here's Ferran Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's there to clear it. Pedri with the short one. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Cleared without complication. Spain have reclaimed it. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Lenormand makes the interception. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Argentina are on the point of first-round elimination. Lenormand. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Aim forwards. They get a throw in. Argentina making another change here.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 7. Coming on the field is
Pedro Porro. Lenormand. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Morata. Dybala gently done. Lenormand gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Ferran Torres. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ferran Torres. Dybala wins the duel this time. Yamal. Cucurella ploughing through the middle. Ferran Torres. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Romero could move up a gear here. Medina. Thinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Montiel. And reclaimed it in a trice. Paredes looks to the other side. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been played through. And here's Dani Olmo! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Chance to deliver. Can he finish? Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Romero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Morata. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. And here's Dani Olmo. Pedri looking for a runner. Otamendi can get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Dybala. Montiel. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Raya gets good distance on it. Paredes have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Lenormand clears it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Dani Olmo. And it's Mingueza. Dani Olmo. Great chance! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Spain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Otamendi shifted upfield. Medina forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. This is promising. Yamal's cross. Lenormand. Pedri. Ferran Torres. That has found him in acres of space. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, some tackle that. Goes down, but nothing given. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lenormand. Kubasi. Lenormand. Cucurella. Pedri. Aim forwards. Played out wide. Cucurella. Is having a shot! And he's there to clear it.
Merino.
And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. The keeper gets his hands on it. The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak. The prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere.